So,
since you don't use
so
weapons,
to find it more carefully.
You are part of the system. For instance, till 2010, there was 88 members of the Muslim Brotherhood in the parliament. They went into elections as Muslim Brotherhood,
Yes.
and they were represented in the party, and their spokesman in the parliament was Dr. Mohammed Morsi, a member of the parliament who became a president after that.
So if you're asking me, does the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt qualify in my eyes, in my organization's eyes, as a terrorist organization, the answer is yes. If you ask, should the Muslim Brotherhood as this amorphous entity with international contact and associations and history be labeled by a U.S. government as a terrorist organization, it's a more complicated issue. And I would want more time to study that and talk to more experts about the implications of such a designation on America's contact with important nonviolent parties that are part of a political process in other countries. But I think the case in Egypt has been proven by the atrocious behavior and the rejection of our common values by the Morsi government.
Now, you see Egypt is trying to fight terrorist organizations in Sinai, in the Western Desert, sometimes inside the capital itself. Yes. Do you think it's wise that the U.S. Congress and the U.S. administration would try to freeze arms deals to Egypt?
No, I do not think that it's wise. And in fact, under the Obama administration, as under the Trump administration, we've raised our objection to that freeze of U.S. military support for Egypt. Egypt is a vital strategic partner of the United States. It is fighting a very difficult struggle in Sinai especially, but also in other parts of the country, against very determined and well-organized and increasingly well-armed foes. And it needs all the tools that it needs to have the tools that are required to wage that battle. And so we oppose efforts to freeze or cut the aid that Egypt deserves and needs.